Hello again, and welcome back to some more Salt and Sanctuary. My name is Max, and here we are with our character Max, the cursed knight forced to wander this land. Last time we managed to kill the Kraken Cyclops, and after a bit of trouble, but hey, it happens sometimes. So, continuing on our way, we're gonna go up now instead of down. And we'll continue and see what else the Sunken Keep has to offer us, which I can already tell you now. This area is almost kind of like a boss rush in a way, because we had the... Oh, no, let me drop down. We did have the... Get the gold. We did end up having... Yeah. We did fight the Mad Alchemists. Sorry about that. I had to kind of concentrate on them. They were being a kind of butts. Oh, hey. And I think we can... Yeah, there we go. We can make a jump there, which will bring us over to the Crystal Sphere. Ooh, that is definitely a good item. We can use that to claim another sanctuary and make it our own, which we will probably do at some point. Not right now, but another point. And over there's another one of those strange obelisks that we've been seeing for a while now. Ah, you punk! Stop shooting me with arrows. Really? Ooh, got his armor. Thank you for coming down to my level, dude. Haha! We got another one over there, some more forest fangs, so we got some more chances to poison people if we wish. Won't right now, but will come in handy in the future, I am sure. Alright. Get that. Break this stuff. Up. Alley-oop. Another stone leader. We can throw that in another sanctuary, get us another leader bonus. And what's in here? A locked door. But the green key can be used. So, as you can see, if you beat the Kraken Cyclops first, you can use that key to come up here and open up a secret and light a little shrine. So you get your own little safe place here. And we got the chain cross. And we got the obelisk here. And now, in here, we actually have yet another boss fight. The False Jester. But we kind of surprised him. He didn't quite see that one coming, did he? Ah. And now, honestly, compared to some of the other bosses we've fought, this guy... He really is kind of a pushover, comparatively. I mean, I'm kind of getting beat up myself now, but... Oh, really? That shouldn't have hit me. Ugh. I say these things, and then I get my butt kicked. Relying on my shield too much. Oh no! I tried jumping. Get that shot stone on. That nice little extra damage that this thing does. Ah! Quit knocking me over. Punk. Really? Gonna jump up like that over there? Woo! Aw, missed. And now dodging would be a lot more effective if I didn't have as much of a load on. My armor is actually quite heavy. But as you can see, that's alright. False Gesture is still pretty easy to kill. Not too much of a problem. Though he is a real boss, so it kind of shows you just in a little bit like I was saying. Kind of a boss rush area. Kind of fight 3 big bosses in a row to get through here. So must be something pretty important over here, you would think. So let's continue on our way and see what this place has for us to offer. Another obelisk, and what's this? There's a guy hanging upside down. Hello. Greetings, friend. You've come to chatter. From where I sit, you seem the matter. Fork, spoon, knife, and a drowned man's wife. Okay. Is everything alright there, buddy? Where I come from, in is out, down is up, and up is down. Plate, cup, bowl, and a broken widow's soul. Yeah, you're not really making a lot of sense there. Any reason you're sitting on the ceiling? Which would you like? Would you like this rich perspective? Trust me, Lord, it's quite authentic. Elbow, jaw, knee, and a grave beneath the sea. Sure. Let's try it out. Fear not then, extend your hand. There is great power in a brand, white searing hot and an iron forged thought. And we now have our first brand. The Vertigo brand. Now, these are an interesting concept because they give your character new abilities that let you traverse the world. As you can see now, the obelisk behind us is now glowing red. And we can actually go in here to our person and look at the Vertigo brand. A word of power carried in a brand. Bearing the brand grants its owner power over gravitas, which I'm assuming is just a fancy way of saying gravity. Wear this brand to gain the ability to use eminent obelisks. I think that's it. But these are automatic. They automatically equip, so you have access to them throughout the entire game once you access them. So now we can traverse the world a bit more. Seek and find the hollowed stones. What comes next, I trust you'll know. Fate, faith, fade in the calm beneath the shade. Oh, thank you, buddy. It was definitely interesting to talk with you. Though you're a bit weird. Come over here and steal this treasure chest, which gives us the Jester set. So we can look like the Jester if we wished. Motley patterned silk blouse displaying the unique stylings of a court jester. Although the jester trade certainly exists in our world, it is said they do not appear at all in other lands. How strange and sad is a world without the jolly old fool. So an interesting concept. While I'm thinking about it, I should go look at some of these boss items. Sodden Knight's ashes. The ashes of the Sodden Knight. His charge was to protect the fortress that became known as the Festering Banquet. When and how the fortress became a cursed place of shambling monsters remains a mystery. The Queen of Smiles' ear. Ear of Lyanna, Queen of Smiles. She ruled over Livin in what became known as the Reign of Blood, an era marked by her frequent rage-filled quells and purges. When her reign was finally cut short by a mob of vengeful villagers, it was seen fit to leave her with the greatest smile of all. Very Joker reference there. And then the False Jester's ear. Ear of the False Jester, imposter of the Sunken Keep. Adventurers seek the real Jester, a madman who possesses the key to the heart of the island. The False Jester preys upon those foolhardy enough to trust him. So kind of showing why they have a False Jester of, this man is definitely a Jester and he gives you the Vertigo brand when you manage to find him. Well, the False Jester is a monster that appears in the Jester's... appears like the Jester, so it can trick people into befriending it and then devour their salt. Kind of a crappy thing there to some people, unless you can see through him. And then the Kraken Cyclops. Horn of a Kraken Cyclops. The thundering behemoth was slaughtered on land, though Kraken are said to be sea creatures. So an interesting concept. But now we have Vertigo brand, so let's see what it does. We now go upside down, so we can walk on the ceiling. Now these little things right here, what they do is they will actually teleport you back to the ground. So you can use them to jump around and maneuver. And we have a door here. I'm trying to remember where this shortcut leads to. The Festering Banquet. So this will actually take us back to our trinket friend. Hey there, buddy. Yeah, didn't really have anything to say new, but he does have something I was thinking of getting. See, now he actually has the Tainted Quartz set, which is the Queen of Smiles outfit. However, what I was thinking about doing, I think I've got 2,000. I got 20-some thousand gold, and I'm not really using it much. So let's buy the Dolphin. Oh nope, I already bought the pants. Gear. Give him some coin, help him out maybe. But let's do this. Let's look like the Sodden Knight. I think that would be fun. Ooh. That's weird. That actually lowers our equip, but we can wear most of it. Give us a slow roll, but that's alright. We'll come back to that when we get some more endurance. something kind of cool that showed there is they do actually have the gravity physics of your cope moving, and when you're upside down, you actually, as you see, our jester friend's gone too, but as you can see, our cloak actually hangs upside down, so that's kind of cool. Oh. We can climb up here, and then we can jump and get the sledge, which leads us to a silver shield. And we can't quite get up there yet, so, wonder what that leads to. An embossed heater shield, forged primarily from silver, precious metal widely believed to ward off evil. The blessed silver provides substantial protection from supernatural attacks, but its exceptionally high conductivity leaves its wielder desperately vulnerable to electricity. So, pretty powerful reduction in holy and arcane, but leaves you pretty weak to electricity, so definitely not always the best thing in the world. And then we have the buckler. Small steel shield designed for parrying. The Kavas boss at the center allows it to deflect blades with ease, while its lightness facilitates swifter responses than those possible with a heavier shield, typically carried by trained swordsmen skilled in agile fighting styles. The buckler is effective for turning away standard weapons, but inadequate against mighty blows from tougher opponents. So I think kind of like the others, helps with parry animation, framing, and the iframes you have during it. But continuing on, let's go back, because there's definitely some more obelisks, as you can see here. But there's no drop here, so let's continue on. But there is one here, so we can drop there, turn around, and ta-da! An alchemist! Yes, that is what we've been waiting for! Oh, there's a trap here. Haha! But the alchemist is definitely one we've been waiting for, because that will let us transmute weapons. So we can get some stronger weapons than we originally had, or were capable of getting. So there's the chain hawbuck, so we can go get the chain armor on. If I remember right, down here is a very tough enemy. And the Aethymist hood. Yes, there is a very tough enemy down here. If you don't know how to parry. And I apologize, it's a little dark, but he's a lot easier to fight when you're just worrying about parrying and riposting as versus trying to fight him one-handed with a weapon. And that right there is the warden, which you will fight later in the Red Hall of Cages, which kind of shows you, again, we're actually pretty close to that place. Let's see, the Red Hall of Cages, another locked door, and nothing we can do. That's alright, we'll go back over here and go back into Bandit's Pass, which, if you remember right, is actually where the castle leads up to the castle is, so we'll want to go that way in a bit. We'll come back here. There was another place we could use the obelisk, and I think we're going to do a bit of backtracking and get some of these places that we couldn't go to before that we now can, now that we have access to the Vertigo brand. We can get some pretty good weapons and armor, if I remember right, out of those trips. Hup. Hey, yeah. Get rid of you, because you're going to be a pain in my butt if I don't. Got rid of his head there. Ooh, a little violent. Think. Aha. Aha! Alright. Let's get rid of you two. The less I have to deal with you people, the better. Let's use this obelisk to go up here. And we can't go that way because it'll just drop us back down. However, we can jump and fly to this side. Think. Get his ear. Alright, I think this is going to be a good stopping point for me. My name is Max. As always, it's been a great pleasure, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye.